It's been a while since I've streamed. What's my? I don't have enough to do a league right now. I could maybe play some practice or some two-person queues. But I'm gonna be testing out some different card choices than I normally play. There's been some talk of playing more playing Chrome boxes instead of Cabal rituals to try and speed things up a little bit and have fewer whiffs off Frenzy. And a bunch of people have been trying Jace in the main. So that's kind of what I'm at right now with this list. Let me see. So I'm not playing Cabal, Collective Brutality. Still 15 lands. So I cut the Cabal rituals for 2 Chrome Mox. And I cut a Preordain for Jace to play alongside Tendrils. I almost want to try not playing Tendrils at all and use Jace as the only win con, because I'm pretty against that. But we'll probably try it. Let's try just this for now. Yeah, we'll try just this for now. So this is where I'm going to start. I also am playing Empty the Warrens again, a couple copies of Empty the Warrens. So we'll try that. But yeah, just gonna test some stuff out basically. Although I think I want to play a third Empty instead of the Pyroblast. We'll try that. Hello to my one viewer, whoever you are. So yeah, we're gonna be starting there. There's no Cabal rituals. I have 2 Chrome Mox instead. Jace is in the main, down to just 1 Preordain. Actually, let's try that. Well, Assault is like the best card you can put under Chrome Mox. But I wouldn't mind having another actual cantrip. Well, we'll just try this for now. So get a couple games in with this setup. I'm just starting the practice room. And just jam a few games, because I don't have a lot else to do today. So I figured it was a good opportunity to fuck around a little bit. This hand, well, this hand's borderline keepable, I think. It's got you could theoretically drop Frenzy as early as turn 2. If I ponder into something good, I think I'll try it. Like, it at least has a reasonable plan. If I find a Dark Grid, it gets a lot better. No Dark Grid, but I'll take that Limdol's Vault. So this could be a turn 3 kill, if depending on whether or not they disrupt me at all. City Traders, so that's not looking great for me. Although I suppose that doesn't really stop me from casting this Frenzy, but it does make my Limdol's Vault a lot worse. I don't feel like I have a lot to gain by casting, or by doing much else here. Grove the Burn Willows. So this must be that whack-ass Punishing Fire Eldrazi prison type deck that I've been seeing around. So this is probably what are they getting with Imperial Recruiter? Could this be some kind of painter list? Like a mono red painter with the Punishing Fire package. They just happen to have the Moon Man in their hand. Oh, another Magus of the Moon, okay. I mean, that's fine, I guess. So is it worth it to me to cast this Act and Impulse? Probably not. What up, Ape? I'm doing pretty good. I'm back home from vacation. Had a good vacation. Kind of just relaxing on the last day of my week off from work and play a little Doomsday. How you doing? I'm wonder if they must have got the second Moon Man to not. Alright, I guess I play the basic island. It'll be good to have the basic island out. So get Frenzy down. Can't cast that. Need some League of Legends. That's cool. Sounds good. I'm not doing anything too wild here anyway, so. Alright, so hopefully I'll be able to put something together here before a Burning Wish. What the fuck are they burning wishing for? Do they have something that they can get rid of the frenzy with? Shenanigans? Yeah, that's not going to do a whole lot here. Shenanigans can't destroy enchantments anyway, right? Well, they can destroy that LED, unfortunately, but that's fine, I guess. I don't care. I wonder if I'm supposed to crack this to get the tendril into my graveyard or something. Probably not. Right? Probably not. Just let him destroy it. It kind of sucks, though. Got a few more turns to live. I need to hit a couple good hits in a row to get out of this. Alright, Perudian's a good start. Now there's a Ponder. Delta's not going to do anything, but I am going to take that Ponder. Okay, so I could cast Jace. Jace could be okay here. Let's see. I guess I don't know if it's worth it to cast the Jace. Like, does Jace actually gonna do anything useful with Frenzy out? It might buy me a turn if they try and kill it. But it really just draws me cards and mills them, so maybe I just am supposed to shuffle here. That's not really any good to me. Oh well, I wonder if they're going to bother dredging back the Shenanigans just to destroy a Petal. I must discard until I have some cards in my hand. Well, I'll pitch a land then. Yep, so they did do that. I really need to hit a couple turns good in a row. Or hit a couple good hits in a row to be able to get out of this. That's not good enough. Brainstorm's alright though. Damn. Maybe I'm put the Acton Impulse back now, because I can cast it off all of these extra lands. That's probably correct, right? You know, I got a bunch of red mana that I can use. Oop, there's my basic swamp that I can't cast. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Can't play the basic swamp. Ugh, that's pretty infuriating. Alright, let me think here. Maybe I'm supposed to brainstorm again? I don't know. I do still have one more turn. Okay, Moxen are good. Moxen are decent. They're at least gonna... So I should probably have both of those. Get both Mox in here. So if I put back Brainstorm Mox, I could play a Mox that makes blue, maybe? Put one of the Limbos while it's under the Mox, and then... No, because they can Shenanigans the Mox, and... I think I'm supposed to just put back, like... Mox, maybe. Maybe like duress mocks. This is an awkward spot. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'll go brainstorm mocks. And that way I can cast the mocks, put one of the vaults on it. Oh, they haven't a braid. Alright. Fine. Not dead this turn. Discard till I have 7 cards in hand. So I'll draw that brainstorm, I'll play out a mox, and then I suppose I could upkeep the brainstorm. What do we got here? Oh, I'm dead, right? Yeah, okay. Interesting. That was a weird list. Alright, so... Oh, I'm not playing Hercule's Recall on this list. It's kind of interesting. I didn't really expect that. I'm assuming there's chalices in that list, their list. Even though I didn't see it. Punishing Moon Stompy does seem very weird. I guess they can P-fire their own Moon Man if they need to get their Punishing Fire engine online or something. I don't know. Seems pretty strange to me. I'm going to cut Preordain. I'm going to cut a Duress or 2 or 3. Preordain the Duresses for that. Let me try that. I don't think Empty's going to be very good in this matchup, but I could be wrong. I don't know how I feel about the Chromoxes. I haven't played enough games with them yet. Most of the time, they're +1 mana, just like Cabal Ritual. Oh, this hand's pretty bad, but I have to keep this. A lot of the time, they're +1 mana. Just like Cabal Rit. Alright. But, you know, some of the time they're a little bit better hit off Frenzy sometimes, but then also sometimes they don't, like, do anything. I don't know. It's all kind of a toss-up. Could get a Frenzy next turn if they didn't play the Chalice, so now I'm going to have to wait until the turn after, which is fine. Shouldn't be too big a problem. I'm probably okay with just putting... okay, Crater Maker doesn't really do much here. So, I'm fine with just bouncing this and trying to play through the Chalice, I think. That's pretty much what I'm thinking. Like, I want to cast the Frenzy. I think that's going to be, without a doubt, the way I'm most likely to win this game is by getting Frenzy down. So, the real question is, like, I'm not going to be able to cast a Doomsday after. So I'm just trying to think. But I guess there's not really a better way to do it. Actually, is that lethal? The Chrome Mox gives me enough black mana to cast the Doomsday. I wasn't thinking about that, but it does. Oh no, it doesn't. Hold on a sec. Do I have a land drop this turn? But yeah, I do have land drop, but having the Chrome Mox would give me enough mana to actually just kill him. So, yeah, that's cool. Just on the assumption that maybe they have Red Elemental Blast or something, I'm not going to go for a Jace kill here. Even though that seems very unlikely. I suppose I could have made the last card be Jace, so I'd have a backup to the Tendrils. That probably would have been smarter. So like if they have Mind Break Trap or something, they trap the Tendrils, and then I can cast Jace off my remaining mana. I'll have to keep that in mind. That's something that comes from not playing with Jace a lot. Alright. Yeah, Chrome Mox has its Chrome Mox definitely has its benefits, but I don't know. I'm still a little on the fence about it. It just depends on how much. Like I think if I'm gonna play it 2 in place of Cabal Ritual is like seems like the most reasonable thing. I don't think playing 4, the full 4 would be good, and I also think that like I know there's been some talk of playing Mox Opals and stuff, but to support Opal, I feel like you would need to play the full 4 Chrome Mox first, or like play artifact lands instead of your basics, which seems awful. So we'll just submit this again. Yeah, maybe it's correct to bring in some empties. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling the defense grids in the main deck because I don't feel like I don't know. I don't feel like I need the help against a lot of the blue decks, except perhaps Delver, but it just doesn't seem that great against Delver. I don't think this hand is keepable. If I this hand is like, yeah, that's hand. It's not keepable. It's surprisingly close, but it's not there. I could try this. I think I'm going to keep this. I'm going to put Jace on the bottom, and basically I'm just going to hope that I draw some business. This kind of hand would make having empty in the deck a lot better, though. But like drawing a Frenzy is going to get there. Or I say get there. Drawing a Frenzy would be a good draw. I can't say for sure that it would get there. Alright. So there's a Tombs. Probably going to see a Chalice here. Maybe a Moon. Chalice, sure. That's good. I'm glad it's not a Moon because I would like to be able to get some of my mana. I wonder if I'm supposed to, since I can't cast this Chalice or cast this Dark Rit right now anyway, I wonder if I'm supposed to put the Mox under it, or put it under the Mox. I probably can hold off on that. I'm not sure that Chrome Mox is actually bad here. I mean, I would probably rather have just drawn a Frenzy there, but like I don't mind getting the permanent mana sources. Alright, so this is probably going to go get Magus of the Moon. Yep. But they're not going to be able to cast that right now. And I can't cast the Brainstorm. I'm definitely going to put the Brainstorm under the Chrome Mox. Although, actually, maybe I'm not. Maybe it's better to put Dark Grit still under the Chrome Box. And then on their end step, I can bounce Echoing Truth and try to brainstorm into something. I mean, I can Echoing Truth the Chalice and try to brainstorm into something. I still just kind of feel like there's not a lot to be gained for me Echoing Truthing right now, since I'm not under like pressure right now. So I'm just gonna put the Brainstorm under there. I can fetch for a swamp in response to the Moon Man, and like I'll have a few turns to try and draw into something, so then I can Echoing Truth and go off. And my petals can make red if I draw a Frenzy. I think Brainstorm is just too aggressive there. Choke, that's fine. I'm definitely fetching for Swamp right here. So you can play around the Choke and still have my colors. I don't mind playing the land out. I'm not going to be using it for anything right now, so if it untaps, or if it stays tapped, it's fine. If they play a Blood Moon, is it going to make it so this will untap again? So another Recruiter. I still don't know what they're doing though. Like, is this just a prison deck? You know? Like, what's the game plan here? A Crater Maker. Okay, so Crater Maker to destroy my blue mana source. But I can Thoughtseize the Crater Maker, that's fine. I'm down with that. Oops, I can't Thoughtseize the Crater Maker. That's okay too. I can live with that. At least I don't lose 2 life, right? That's actually a very interesting point. I hadn't thought of that. So they are going to destroy that. I wonder if I care. I probably don't. So, like, I can still cast my spells with the Lotus Petal. So, I think I'm okay letting that go for now. They're getting really aggressive with their use of Ancient Tomb. And now I still have all my colors. I just need to draw a business spell. Tormod's Crypt. Okay, I probably don't care about Tormod's Crypt. Because I'm not going to ever have to do a... Like, they're at a low enough life total that any amount of Storm is going to kill them, so I'm not going to have to do any graveyard loops. So I just need to find something to do before they kill me. So this is probably the Magus of the Moon. Nope, it's a Ballista. Interesting. They're not giving me the Magus of the Moon. Okay. Oop, there's the drills. Alright, they're dead. So... that's kind of funny. I almost want to, like, pedal, Echoing Truth my petals, pedal, tendrils them just for the rubbins. Yeah. I think you're right. I think that's the play. For sure. Tendrils is a good draw. That's, I suppose I could have done that with Hurkyl's Recall just as well as I could have done it with Echoing Truth, but it's a nice little side bonus of those kinds of cards. Alright. Cute. Let's see if we can get another one in here. Testing the chrome boxes is like kind of my main goal for this. Because they're really... Oh, hey, Nox. Alright. Yeah, I mean, this hand is fine. Not gonna throw that back. I wonder what Nox is playing today, though. Might as well find out. I'm not anticipating Wastelands in this matchup, whatever I'm up against. Normal Ass Storm. That is a very good hand. No denying that. Although, a little strap for colors here. Let me think. So, best draw would be a Dark Rit. No blue for the Brainstorm. But I think, by the same token, I think me taking... Like, taking Thoughtseize is a greedy play, for sure. Taking, like, Dark Rit maybe is a more sensible play. Or even taking Adnaz maybe is a more sensible play. Since that's the real action there. Okay, I think what I want to do here... I think I'm going to take Dark Rit. And I'm going to play out the pedal so that I can brainstorm away my Doomsday. It kind of sucks a little bit, but... I think it's just going to be... I think it's the safer play here. Huh. Alright. Took one Dark Rit is interesting. So I'm just going to jam the Frenzy out here. I don't expect to be able to win on this turn unless I get exceedingly lucky, but... Actually, hold on, let's think here. Maybe I'm supposed to cast a Doomsday. Like, I get screwed if Nox drew another discard spell, but otherwise... Like, why take the Dark Rit? Why take the Dark Rit instead of the Doomsday? I guess it's because I gave them the Doomsday. Makes it seem too obvious. Whatever. Cast a Doomsday. If there's another discard pedal, I mean, another discard spell, there's another discard spell. So I'll go Dark Rit. LED, we'll just use Jace. Maybe I could... I'm trying to think if there's a way I could make this work without... So, like, if there's another discard spell, I can pass a couple more turns, probably. With something like this. Oh wait, I actually need to put a win con in. Yeah, that's not good enough, right? that'll be good enough. Just pass turn. Hopefully I don't die. I mean, so that pile I made can theoretically pass like 5 turns and still win the game, so if Nox can't put anything together, it can get there, but it definitely seems to be asking for a lot. Maybe just jamming out the maybe just jamming the frenzy and hoping it gets there is the better play. I think either way, like, the number of turns that I have is somewhat limited. So this is kind of the this is the aggressive play. I don't know. Oh, looks like I'm dying. Infernal Tutor for what? Discard. So just Tendrils in the main deck? Snox going. We're going for the bluff here. Or is there actually a main deck Tendrils? All right, no main deck Tendrils. Yeah, I mean, pass a turn pile against any kind of combo deck are sketchy. I feel like my thoughts there was that I felt like my chances of fading the discard spell were better than passing an indeterminate number of turns, just trying to win with Frenzy. But probably would need some kind of statistical analysis to really determine what the truth of the matter was there. So Surgical is not great in this matchup, but I usually bring it in anyway, just to have enough disruption. I like cutting a Doomsday in this matchup. And I think I'm going to cut the Chrome Moxes. They're not going to be that useful here. I could theoretically cut Tendrils probably in this matchup as well, since I don't think there's going to be anything that would stop me from winning with Jace. So like maybe I could bring the Preordain back in and just have more cantrips. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, pretty much Doshi. So it basically was the, no main deck Tendrils means that I can't kill me, even though I cut my life total in half, which is kind of what I was banking on there. Huh. This hand is probably weak. I probably want another piece of disruption if I'm on the draw. I'm gonna mull. Alright, I'm gonna keep this. Because this way, like, a turn 1 discard spell means that, that's a good point. I forgot about. So if he's got a discard spell, then I'm gonna have to gotta choose between my business or my disruption. So this frenzy kind of functions as like an extra disruptive spell, but it looks like there's no disruption coming my way. That's a good draw. I guess I lead on Thoughtseize here. Since I didn't get hit with discard, I'm guessing there isn't any. So depending on what I draw next turn, I might be able to win. I think if I draw anything that can give me an extra mana, I can get there. Maybe it would have to be better than that, actually. I don't know, but it's close. Yeah. There were a lot of ways I died doing that past turn pile, so it probably was a little risky. Alright, so those Chrome Boxes aren't doing a whole lot without anything good in hand. You've brainstormed away. Some kind of business spell, I assume. Two, three, 4 mana. There's an Adnaz on top. I'm probably supposed to take the Ponder, right? I'll take the Ponder. I'm definitely a little worried about a naturally drawn Adnaz here. I mean, so cracking the fetch, so there's only one card, one hidden card that they kept. The Rite of Flame under that, but what's that gonna? That's not gonna have anything on it. Am I just getting emptied here? Just an Infernal Tutor, probably for Adnaz now. Now if any mana drawn means I lose, okay. Give me something good. An Underground Sea. I'm probably supposed to just brainstorm, look for a discard spell. That's not a discard spell. So probably I put back Doomsday Underground Sea here. I'll go grab my Valk, and I can Ponder for a discard spell, and I'll be able to cast it off the pedal if I find it. There's one. This is not so bad. Actually, taking the Flusterstorm maybe is even better. Because that way it's not going to be, I'm not going to get bricked by it when I try to Frenzy next turn. So now I've got a Fluster to stop the card that I assume is Adnaz. And then next turn I'll be able to Rit, Frenzy, discard. So there's the mana. There's the Fluster. Got him. Alright, so that unfortunately now the duress doesn't really do a whole lot, since it's just kind of, it's dead, but come on. Oh wait, cast the Frenzy, there we go. But I can cast it and oh, and a Frenzy on top of my library. Well, that's fine. I should be in very good position in this game now, because without with Adnaz in the graveyard, probably the fastest I can lose this game is Burning Wish into Mizzix's Mastery, if that's even in the graveyard, or like Burning Wish into Echo maybe. I imagine is the fastest way I can. Yeah, I think that's fine. Like, in this situation, whiffing there isn't that bad because I feel like I'm in such a favored position at this point anyway. Um, Crap. So yeah, I mean, like Burning Wish into Echo could maybe kill me here. Um, but I could always draw another Fluster. Okay, it doesn't look like I'm getting Burning Wish into Echoed right now. I could always draw another Fluster Storm or even Surgical. Um, wow, that's a lot of lands. Alright, let's get a good hit here. It's a shame about that swamp, but I still have the fetch land, so I guess that's fine. I'll take an island. Perfect. Alright. He knocks a good paddling. Alright, let's get another one going here. Oh, I got somebody. Real cheap. Oh yeah. Maybe you can't see my screen that well, I guess. Can't see usernames. What the fuck? Maybe you should reprioritize there. Ape. I've never really understood the appeal of League of Legends. It doesn't seem like a very fun game to me. Alright. This hand is probably bad. Like, it's got a plan. It's got a game plan, but it's not a very good game plan. So I'm gonna mull. I'm on the draw too, right? Yeah. Alright, that hand is... Well, it's hardly better. I'm gonna keep it, though. I'll just put tendrils on the bottom. Just try and get somewhere with it. Depending on the opponent, this hand could be okay. Snow-covered forest. Alright. Looks like I'm gonna lose. I'm assuming this is Enchantress. That sucks. Losing to Enchantress always sucks. So, probably the way I win this game is by finding a Frenzy off this Ponder. I don't think a Jace off the Ponder is going to be good enough. I suppose if the game goes really long, Jace could potentially do something for me. And I want that Brainstorm, but not. I don't think I want it bad enough to take all these other cards. I think I just need to shuffle this. Okay, Duress is not so bad. If they have a little bit of a slow start, Duress might be useful. Brainstorm. What even is this? Enchantress, even the Bant variants don't normally play Brainstorm, right? Their draw engine is strong enough as it is, I would think. There's the fucking tendrils again. Not just Duress here. Narset. Okay, so this is definitely not WoWy. This must be Food Chain. Wild. So, Hydroid Crisis. So they could cast Mist Hollow Griffin or Hydroid Crisis now. Or even Ballista on 2. So just start going for the beats. So X is 2, so they're going to gain 1 life and draw 1 card. It's going to come in as a 1-1. That's not that threatening. It's like a bad Baleful Strix. Oh, it comes in as a 2-2, but they only gain 1 life and draw 1 card. I mean, I guess that's fine, right? It's a fine. I'm going to crack this fetch. Thin that deck a little bit. Well, I guess I'm just sitting on this shit till I draw something useful. But I'm pretty far from dead. Unless I draw Food Chain. And even then I'll have a turn. Right? A Brainstorm into a Frenzy or something here would be really good. What we got? This is just a Mist Hollow Griffin, probably. No, Bliss on 2. They still don't know what I'm playing. Although I guess with the Duress it's probably Screams combo. Should Scream combo, right? Something good to work with here. Another fucking Dark Red. That's not it. So I really would love a Frenzy. Sorry, I'm trying not to hit my mic. I should just get a freestanding mic. Just that I'm not hitting it. So they're just taking me to Pound Town right now. I'm gonna die pretty quick if I don't find some business here. I guess I got 2 more turns. This is gonna be Mist Hollow. Oh, a Bliss on 3. Actually, I think I'm just dead next turn, right? They put me to 5 and then they shoot me with the ballistas. I guess I could gain some life with the drills. I'm literally gonna have to do that. That's awful. So I gain 6 life, puts me to 18. They attack for 7. And then shoot me for a max of 5. But they can pump 1 time. Okay, so I don't want to waste too many of my spells here. So I'm just going to buy myself 1 more turn. To hope I draw something good. Now if I draw a Frenzy, I could win. Could try and get there. I mean, they could still have like Force of Will or something. That might be why they haven't dropped the Mist Hollow Griffin, because they drew a Force of Will. So they're pumping up the Ballista. Okay. But, so now a Doomsday is not going to be lethal because they can shoot me down, so that creates some interesting problems here. Yeah, alright. Drew pretty bad there. Let's see. What do I even want in this game? In this matchup? Maybe just Flusterstorms. Do something like that. Flusterstorm is, of course, assuming that they're even playing blue. Like counter magic and shit. of just got unceremoniously fucked in that game. And I don't have any specific answers to food chain. I suppose bringing surgical in, I could try and discard and then surgical the food chain and turn them into a bad beatdown deck. But the bad beatdown deck fucking trounced me this time, so. Ugh. That's close. That's, I mean, like, that is close. But, I think I have to mull it. Oh, that's even worse. Alright, we'll keep this. I think I win this game with Frenzy. I'll end step Brainstorm. I don't mind baiting a counterspell here. I'm still a turn or two away from actually casting this Frenzy. But I gotta get something together here. So there's a force. That's probably fine, actually. Like, I need to bait out some counter magic. I'll play an LED out. Their hand must be loaded. So it's probably going to get hit with another counterspell. Nope, they let me have it. Alright, let me think here. I don't want to do anything, right? I want to keep this. I don't know if that's the right order, but... Oh, sorry. Hit that mic again. B2B, bunch of food chains. I guess I'm taking the force. And hoping to fade a couple draws. If I can do that, I might be able to get this Frenzy down. Like, I don't care so much about the Narsets. So I know that was their draw for the turn. So I'll play that out, I'll play this out. And this is actually going to be pretty good. If they draw another land, they're almost certainly going to slam Narset, I would think, which means I'll draw my Petal, and I'll know what their draw was, and I'll be able to resolve Frenzy, hopefully. So they didn't draw another land. Well, I'm not going to win this game if I don't try and slam this Frenzy. So I'll get the Swamp so that I'm not totally cold to back to basics if they do get it down. Hopefully they didn't draw. Alright, I'm just going to pass. Hierarch. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good about this one. Preordain's a good one. I'd love to see... Okay, so there's a Doomsday. Well, I have to try and cast this Doomsday. Alright, so... I'm thinking I'm going with a Jace kill here. So we'll put Jace in, and I'll put a Flusterstorm on the bottom, and then maybe do something like LED, discard, discard. think I like that. Okay, they just didn't have anything. Alright. So, I know for sure that it's food chain. I'll probably just stick with this sideboard strategy. I don't think it's really... I don't think there's any better ideas here. I really still don't know what's going on in their deck. Like, it seems like they're just like turbo 3 drops. This is a really greedy hand. No, I'll just keep it. What you got? So this is probably Sprawl or Hierarch. Yep. So they ramping out. Start with a Duress. It's a good one. I'll take the Force Negation. I would love to draw another land here. So I know what their hand is now is Island, Brainstorm, right? So if I can draw another mana source, I could play Frenzy with Brainstorm or Flusterstorm backup. Nope. I think I want to get greedy. Maybe not. Maybe that's too greedy. Maybe I'm supposed to just wait. That's Brainstorm. Is this just straight blue-green? Food chain, maybe. Mana. Not mana. I think I need to cast something here. Maybe it's supposed to be the Ponder. Okay. Interesting. Alright. I could resolve a Frenzy here without backup. Maybe I'm just supposed to. Yeah, why not? Let's just go for it. This is probably way too greedy. It's asking for trouble. I got forced here. Nope, I didn't get forced. We got the thing down. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that sucks. Force of Vigor is a good card. Not something that's really on my radar. Definitely good to remember. Well, I'll tell you what's going on here. I'm just jamming some practice from games, and I'm getting fucked by this weird food chain deck. Yeah, I'm just gonna concede here. I'm not gonna win this game. Alright. Yeah, game one of that match was really rough. Just a lot of mana flood. And then I just got blown out by Force of Vigor, which is an interesting one. But I expect my game one in this matchup should be pretty good, so they clearly want to play me again. No, I'm not playing in the challenge. I don't have the funds for that right now, or really the time. I don't want to sit around all day playing the challenge. I got homework and stuff I got to do later. So. I figured I'd just jam a few games in the morning while I had a little bit of free time. I'm testing up some slight changes to a list. I'm playing Chromox instead of Cabalret right now. And main decking Jace, which I have not really. It's not really something I do. Alright, so this hand's probably a keep. I could try a turn one pass a turn pile. If I was feeling daring. Just play the odds that they don't have a free counterspell. Although I'm guessing there's Force of Will and Force of Negations in the main deck. I'm just going to play this for now. Oops, I said I'm just going to play this for now. There we go. Just going to get food chain on Narset. Okay. Interesting. I can probably live with that. Food chain. Okay. Grab an Underground Sea. So it might be correct to just jam a Frenzy now. Although, on the other hand, it might be correct to just jam a Doomsday, make a pass a turn pile, because then if Doomsday resolves, I can draw a discard spell. So yeah, we'll probably... I'll go with that one. And I can jam... If this gets countered, I can try for the Frenzy next turn. Yeah, so there's a Force Negation. That's fine. Hopefully I don't just die somehow. Force of Will, great. Casting the food chain. Discard spell. Not a discard spell. So I feel like I basically have to try and jam this Frenzy. Because I'm almost certainly going to die if I don't. Well, the odds are probably less that they can actually combo me out than that they have another blue spell, right? Like, I'm probably more likely to win by passing a turn and trying to find, well, yeah, I just don't know. Maybe I am supposed to go for it, because then, like, no, I think I'm going to pass. I don't know. It's a tough choice. Okay. So they can make infinite mana, but can they kill me? Alright. So they just had the Ballista, which means that I should have actually jammed the Force because they didn't have a blue spell. I mean, I should have jammed the Frenzy because they didn't have a blue spell. So, live and learn, I guess. Oh, well, whatever. It doesn't matter. Either way, I'm not going to force them to do it all. Alright, let's see. I guess I'm just going to sideboard the same as I did last time. But it's a little frustrating that I chose wrong about casting that Frenzy. Alright, I can keep that. This hand at least does something. Drawing a Dark Rip would be really good. But it's got enough disruption that I can make something of it. Alright, so there's a lot of crap going on here. I guess I'm supposed to take the Surgical first, and then I have a Thoughtseize to the second counterspell. Actually, yeah, maybe I'm gonna ponder here. There's a Dark Writ. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. So now I can just pass, and then next turn I can Thoughtseize. Oh no, I don't have the... In a couple turns I can kill with protection. But I do have to wait another turn. So hopefully they'll tap out for something. Did they have a Narset in hand? They did. That's annoying. Well, I can still... guess I'm supposed to Thoughtseize. On my next turn. Because I might need to take the Narset. Right, I can't kill right now. If they don't have any other blue spells in hand... Oh, of course they do. They have a B2B. Crap. This fucking blows. Oof. Alright. I think I need to take that. This isn't a great spot for me. Although actually, maybe they can't even reasonably play the Back to Basics because they'll be cut off of blue mana if they do, since their only other land is the Windswept Heath. I still have Lotus. Oh no, of course they have a. They drew a Prismatic Vista. Oh boy, that's fun. Getting trounced by this clown. I guess I still have the Brainstorm that I can cast off a Petal. Alright, I don't really want to play this out. I'm way behind since I didn't hit a fetch. So, I'll just jump into another game. Alright, different matchup, hopefully, instead of a weird food chain deck. My hands really did not come together very well in that last match. They are playing more than 60 cards. 66 cards. Interesting. Alright, well, I'm just going to set up for a turn 2 Frenzy. I hope that's good enough, I guess. Maybe turn 3 Frenzy so I can Thoughtseize. Basic Swamp, alright. So, I'm just going to Thoughtseize now. Basic Swamp means they're probably not playing Counter Magic, but they might be playing Sinkhole, Him, or this, whatever the fuck this is. Some kind of wackadoo deck. So the life gain of the attacker is probably, well, yeah, maybe I'm saying I'm supposed to take the Thopter Foundry, I don't know. Thopter Foundry plus Glaze Fiend could theoretically kill me pretty quick, which is why I'm a little wary of it. I'm going to Brainstorm End Step, since I think this Brainstorm is going to lose a lot of value after I... Oh, interesting. That changes things quite a bit. Because now I can Duress and then End Step Vault and set up a deterministic kill. So, Duress, take the Fabricate, and then Limbo's Vault, and that should be game. Why did this not get +2/+2? Oh wait, there's a trigger. Okay, I didn't understand that. What happened there? So yeah, this is just some kind of artifact aggro deck, probably with Thopter Sword as like an infinite combo to break board stalls and shit, but this is fine. I'm going to lose a big chunk of life here, but it shouldn't be so much that I can't win the game. I don't have enough mana there to kill, so I'm going to pay life. I can loop through my deck once, theoretically. And a Mod Okay, so I don't have to do anything now. That's lethal. Alright. Just to make sure they don't have anything. Thought sees them. And then cast Doomsday. I think I'm going to hide the Jace. And maybe the Act on Impulse as well, since I have plenty of stuff going on here. Alright. Let's see. I think I'm going to bring in the Abrades, and then I guess the safe thing to do is the Echoing Truths. Part of me wants to bring in Fatal Push to kill like the Glaze Fiends or whatever, but that's probably like I probably don't need to buy that much time against them, and I want to be more wary of more hateful artifacts. So we'll bring those four in, and I'm going to cut Duress, and I think I'm going to cut the Preordain. I'm going to go for speed against this deck. This hand's a little slow. I think I'm going to keep it though, because I feel like this deck, they just aren't going to have that much going on. I could be very wrong, but I'll Thoughtseize first. Double Fabricate, and then some Mirror. So I'll just take a Fabricate. Yeah. No, wait, I think I need that Ponder, because I need to find red mana to go with this Frenzy. So I'm not going to put Ponder on the Chrome Mox just yet, because I'm going to need some red mana. So presumably this is the, okay, one of the Mirror. Doomsday. Alright, let's Ponder. I think I can kill him next turn. For sure. So if I take... I still have a land play this turn. So I could say, take Limdor's Vault, I'll play out Underground Sea, and then Chrome Mox with Doomsday under it. And then on their end, step out Limdor's Vault into... Oh wait, no, but I still don't have the red mana I would need. Oh, I guess I could Limdor's Vault into red mana. I think I want to do that. might not be able to win immediately, but I should be able to set something up here to help me win or disrupt them pretty quick. So I think this is probably safe. And if with a good Limdol's Vault pile, I could theoretically... And, oh, I screwed up, actually. Because I'm not going to be able to mix any piles with 50 cards left in my deck. So what I should have done was vault or bobble into the Lotus Petal that I knew was there, so that I would have one fewer card in my deck and still the mana to do the Limdol's Vault. But we'll just do this anyway. I should be able to... Oops. This needs to make blue. I should be able to work something out. I think I'm just going to pay the life here. Maybe I shouldn't have paid the life on that first one. This could work. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this. So, I want the Badlands for sure. This will let me hold up a Braid to destroy something of theirs. And then next turn, I'll draw Thoughtseize and then have a Ponder on top of my deck with a good amount of mana up. Or I can just draw the Braid and have Thoughtseize and then Ponder. So, yep, this is a perfect example of why this was the right thing to do. Wowee, hold on a second. Am I supposed to abrade the Thopter Foundry now? I mean, I certainly don't want them taking a bunch of extra turns, but they'll still be able to take one extra turn. But I do think I'm supposed to abrade the Thopter Foundry. Okay. So they should probably come in for combat and then crack... Well, actually, they probably don't want to crack 5 to take an extra turn at this point, because they're going to be way... they won't have any mana, so the extra turn isn't really going to do them any good. So I probably am just supposed to try to win on my turn. I'll be surprised if they sack 5 artifacts here, because they'll only be able to keep at most 1 land. Yeah, okay. So let's just try and find a Doomsday and kill. Frenzy, but I can cast it. Haven't made a land drop yet. Keep on going, baby. Frick. Okay. I mean, they're still, I think, unlikely to take any extra turns because they just don't have much in the way of artifacts. So unless they have Thopter Sword they can cast, I mean, that's Sword of the Meek they can cast to get. No wait, Thopter Foundry needs to be on the field. It's not just going to get the sword back. So we'll see what happens. There's a Fabricate, okay. But now at this point, if they cast the Thopter Foundry, which I assume is what they're going to get, I'll still have one more turn. Sword of the Meek. Yeah. So there's the Thopter Foundry. So now they have the whole combo. I wonder if actually at this point they can. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think they're still mana short of just going off, so hopefully they won't crack for an extra turn. Although I suppose they haven't played a land yet, so if they have a land play, I might be in trouble. Although no, they're still going to be mana short of taking more than one extra turn. I'm trying to figure this out. I think I'm going to get another turn here. It's looking like it. It's looking pretty decent. Alright, here we go. Let's get a kill here. I don't know why it does this. It doesn't highlight the one I actually clicked sometimes, which is kind of frustrating. Can't think if there's anything else it's going to be worth putting in the deck to maybe like a Brainstorm on the bottom or something. Give me an instant speed draw. This deck is wild, but I got there. Alright. Okay, I gotta take a leak. I will be back in a hot minute. Alright, I'm back. Hold on a second. There we go, now I'm back. Alright, so see if I can get a couple more matches in. What deck? Yeah. I'm gonna let's sign up for a two-person queue here, and then we'll maybe I can play something a little more competitive, but if anybody joins me. Alright, so on the die roll, this hand is okay. I'm gonna keep it. It's leaves a little to be desired, perhaps, but I'm gonna need this ponder to find a land, I think. I think that's gonna be more important than duress on turn 1. Okay. Got something anyway. Alright, so these duresses kind of blow at this point. I don't think I have anything to be gained by duressing. What? Okay. A little longbow archer, classic legacy staple. So I need a dark ray and a cantrip to kill here, but if I can find a brainstorm, a dark ray, and another cantrip in a pile, I can kill on the spot. There's a brainstorm and a chrome box. That's not enough. Actually, no, that's close. But it's not enough to kill, I don't believe. Could kill next turn. Right? Yeah. Probably supposed to keep going. Actually, no, I'm probably not supposed to keep going. So, I can duress now. Because if it's like Soldier Stomping and they have a Trinosphere or something, I can take it. No, it's just a weird bad deck. Actually, that Samurai the Pale Curtain is a little awkward. I don't even know what an Irration Foremost is. Okay, whatever. I think I'm fine, actually. I suppose I have Jace in the deck, so... Oh, this is fine. I'm just gonna drop this, because it's like a weird, not a real deck anyway, and then I'm gonna go jump into my two-person queue. So this is a Maul. Don't do none, but this hand I can keep. So I'll put the brainstorm on the bottom. Wooded foothills. Is this Rug Delver? Forest. Elves. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty good. So I'll lead off with duress to try and reduce my chances of just dying. And they don't have anything. The Rex Sage is annoying, though. I guess I'll play it a little slower. Try not to get Rex Saged here. Suppose I could have played out the Lotus Petal and kind of tried to bait the freaking Rex Sage, but probably not worth it. Another one of them. Okay. Okay. That's decent. So I can Thoughtseize now. Take the Rex Sage. And then next turn I'll be able to cast the Frenzy and try to start chaining some spells together. As long as I don't die. Yep, so just eating my graveyard, that's fine. I don't really care so much about that. Basically, it's going to shut the graveyard off for a kill, but oops, I didn't mean to. I really wanted to use the blue, but I suppose it doesn't matter much. Doomsday. Perfect. The nuts. They're at 20, there's no creatures in their graveyard. I'm just going to give them the drills here. And actually, I could loop Doomsday one time if I wanted to, but I don't think it's going to be necessary. I'll throw Duress in my pile. Just because. Not that I can think of what they might have, but... It's probably just a land or something. Crater Hoof. Big Hoof. They're pretty close to casting that, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess they're a few mana short. If these were elves, they could have cast it, but they weren't elves. So. Alright. So, against elves, I'm going to bring in Fatal Pushes and that's it, I think. Although, actually, no. I think I'm going to bring in Echoing Truths, because they can have, like, Archon and stuff. It depends a lot on the list they're running. I'm going to cut Tendrils and Conjurer's Bubble. So that's one thing that's interesting about Jace is in matchups where you think Tendrils isn't any better than Jace. Like, there's no reason you're going to really need Tendrils over Jace. Not reasonably. Like, obviously, I could find myself in a situation where I would need to, for some reason, need to, why don't you think cut the ball away what is it doing without tendrils in the deck? Like, I think there are enough turn 1 kills. You mean turn 1 kills where it's like I have like land, double, Dark Rit, and Bauble in my hand? Because if you just have like land, petal, Dark Rit, cantrip, LED, you can turn 1 kill with Jace just as easily. So like, it seems like it's only the rare case where you have like the double Dark Rit and the Bauble in hand, which is pretty slim margins. I feel like I would rather have all of my discard and the Echoing Truths over these two cards that aren't doing a whole lot in this matchup. I'm going to try it my way. And if I miss a turn 1 kill or it sucks and I'm wrong, then I'll just change it. I got a maul here. Alright, that's something I can work with. So I'm just going to put this C on the bottom of the deck and basically just hope I rip a Doomsday. Ranger, okay. Vault. So I'm going to play the Lotus Petal out because I can vault for a Doomsday end step and go for the kill if I'm not dead somehow. Cradle. Oof, that's a problem. Well, I should probably vault now, and then I can vault for like, hope to find like Doomsday and what the fuck is it called? Echoing Truth. I wasn't really thinking about this card though. So maybe I do want. Maybe I do want Dooms or Tendrils in the deck because it's much easier to combo through this if Jace isn't my only kill condition. Let's see. There's an Echoing Truth, but it's not in the same chunk as any Doomsdays, which makes it really awkward. Okay, so I'm not going to pay life here. This is a little awkward though. Ah, dicks. I totally did that wrong. Can I undo? I did. I can. Alright, so now I just have to wait a couple turns and hope I don't die. And I'll be able to Echoing Truth the oof, and then go off. So I can probably live with that. There's definitely a chance that I eat shit here, but I wish this wasn't a fetch land. It kind of sucks that I ended up bottoming the fetch land, or bottoming my non-fetch land. Not that I really would have foreseen this situation, I don't think, but so probably I'm gonna die before I can put this together. But I'm kind of just hoping that isn't what happens. Okay, this is looking bad. so I'm not dead. I'm close to dead, but not actually dead. So, if their hand is really bad at this point, which is probably not, I can kill him next turn. But it would have to be pretty bad. Alright. Let's see. Part of me wants to do Fatal Push instead of Echoing Truth. It's probably not actually better, really, though. Just submit. Actually, I forgot I wanted to bring Tendrils back in. Is this a turn 1 kill or really close to it? This is a turn 2 kill that I can do a pass a turn pile in. Right? So, like... Oh, wait, no. Not quite. Actually, yeah, it is. That's really interesting. No, wait, is it? I mean, it is if they don't have discard. I guess if they have discard, I'm fucked anyway. Am I supposed to just do the pass the turn pile? Let's just try it. Actually, I can protect myself from discard, right? With Act on Impulse. And then a card that doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll just try that. Well, best of luck to me. This at least lets me play around a turn 1 discard spell. So I think it's okay. It doesn't play around a surgical, but it's probably fine. Because if they had it, like I didn't really have any options there that played around a turn 1 surgical. So it's probably just best to blow my load on this thing. Yep. Got him. Looks pretty good anyway. Alright. If I win another 2-person queue, I can get have enough to do a league. Alright. I think I'm just going to play another practice room match. I've got time for one more match probably, so... do something low-key here. Then I'll go grab some lunch. What should I have for lunch? El Dorte, thanks for the follow. I just noticed. I don't know how long that was sitting there, but... I don't know when you did that. Alright, so I'll play first. This hand looks acceptable. So I'll just start with the Thoughtseize. With this kind of hand, I'm looking at potential turn 3 kill. Depending on how good Limdal's Vault ends up being for me. Interesting. So I'm probably supposed to take the Thoughtseize because I can play around Stubborn Denial. I can just fetch my basics at this point. Because they don't have anything else going on, really. They drew a Ponder, okay. I wish I had another colored spell. That Chrome Mox would be a lot better. Actually, they can't Stubborn Denial me right now, right? So I should just play my shit out and Limdal's Vault. I need to not tunnel vision on stuff like that. What did they do with their Ponder? Shuffled, okay. That's good to hear. So I'm looking for a Cantrip and a Frenzy. There we go. That's pretty good. Actually, that's really good. Pay life. No, I do not wish to pay life. So, what did I want here is something like this. Okay. As long as they don't have counter magic, then I should be okay. This is pretty all in, but if they drew a force, they drew a force. And I just have to live with the consequences. I think I would rather play the land here. Like, even though playing a land maybe slightly reduces my chances of getting a kill, maybe it doesn't matter. I can beat, like, two, I could beat, like, double days or stub plus days at that spot. I think I'm so far ahead now, part of me wants to just, like, I don't want to go too deep, you know what I'm saying? But I probably can afford to go a little deeper. Like, if they didn't counter this, they don't have any counter spells, right? So, you know, at most they have Stubborn Denial. So I should probably just keep going and try and find something that'll actually kill him. I didn't really finish my thought from before, but I need to think about how deep I can actually go. I'm pretty sure I can get back to a lethal pile. But I'm going to be really low on life. There we go. So I'll stick a duress in there just to be safe. I suppose I could die to a bolt if they're Grixis, but they're probably not Grixis. Yeah. So I'll take this Stubborn Denial that I so artfully played around. I'm just gonna crack this right now so that I don't accidentally play into Stubborn Denial. Okay. Alright, so Empty seems like it's good in this matchup. And it's probably Fatal Pushes as well. So I think what I want to do... Cut... Oh, they just gave me the match. Alright. Let's just try one more. Nope, that's the same person. Obviously they don't want to play against a tier 0 deck like Doomsday, so I'll just let someone else join here. Let's see. I want to modify this event list so that go. Alright, so hopefully someone jumps in here soon. Maybe I'll just try sitting in a 2-player queue. Let's do that. Let's just do that. That'll be more fun. And if I win it, I'll have enough for a league, so I'll be able to stream a league sometime later. Subsisting on the thinnest of margins. Anything good going on up in her? Just my own. DDFT guys live, yeah. I can crack my own shoulders. I don't know if anyone else can do that. I can like pop them out. That's kind of gross. Ooh, I can't tell if you can hear that, but waiting in these 2% 2-person queues kind of sucks though. Take a look at some other lists that so like, let's see, where is it? That's not the one I want to click. This deck, is it this deck? Yeah. This deck or variants on it, it needs a sideboard obviously, are things that I actually think have some potential. Like a land grant frenzy list, because like you're not gonna hit lands, you're not gonna brick on lands, because there's only 2 of them in the deck. The real question is like, is Doomsday actually the best way to win with it? Because I also have, where is it? That's not it. I have a frenzy, just straight up frenzy Belcher list, I think, somewhere. I don't remember where it was. That's just normal ass Belcher. Here's this old gem. This is actually one of my favorite decks to play, honestly. Like, I think this list might have been a little more fun than the, maybe a little more fun than the frenzy list. The old D4 list. Just because it was so, like, I don't know. I'm living on the edge. Boy, nobody wants to play with me, huh? Alright, maybe I will. Maybe I'll just leave this. I'll get my dollar dues back. And we'll just play my last match of the day in the practice room, because 2-person queues can take too long. Sit in them for fucking 20 minutes before anybody joins. Not really up for that. If I get real desperate for entertainment, I'll do some live coding. Okay. Well, maybe I'll just be done then, because clearly I can't get any kind of entertainment around here. I don't even know what deck I am using in a modern practice room game. Probably Mono Green Belcher. Oh no, it's this shitty Mono Green Control deck. I like the deck a lot, but it's a very subpar list. I'll keep that though. Put the Primal or Cloud Thresher, whatever the fuck that was, on the bottom. Hey, this looks like it could be a nightmare. Please, let a legacy match start soon. For the love of God. Alright, so this is probably like Phoenix or some shit. Yep, looks like it. Okay. Good, I can leave. I don't want to play fucking modern. Okay, I'm gonna keep this. This hand is fine. Starting off with a Volk. Should Should I just jam for the turn 1? Or is that super loose? It's probably way too loose against what appears to be an opposing blue deck. Tap out for a Dreadhorde Arcanist. Okay. Interesting. Guess I'll grab a basic swamp, so I'm not super open to Wasteland here. Duress is a good draw. Well, if I can kill him, or if I can take their only interaction here, oh, double days, crap. That's frustrating. Damn. Because I could beat 1 days next turn, but like they're gonna get a brainstorm in here, so I was really hoping they'd only have 1 piece of interaction. You know what I'm saying? At any rate, I'm glad I didn't just jam the turn 1. Would have gotten porked. So now they can ponder. I wonder if it's going to be correct to jam anyway. They shuffle on that ponder. The fact that they shuffle on that ponder does kind of make me feel like maybe they didn't shuffle on that one. Another LED. I guess I can just test the waters with a Doomsday here. Because like maybe they have like another days that I'll be able to play through. Suppose they could have a Stifle, but probably not. Well, I mean, is Jace even going to be able to play around a Stifle, really? They can still just stifle the Jace. Only a Collective Brutality would be able to beat the Stifle there, so I'd probably just play into it, right? Actually, well, let me think. Do I have enough mana to put a discard spell instead of this LED? Theoretically, the mana's there, right? Whatever. I suppose if they force an LED or something is where I'd have trouble. But make some black mana here. That pedal can make my red. So they daze. Okay. Can pay for a daze. You got another daze? Alright. So now I can duress. And I should have exactly enough mana here. There's a bolt. Yeah. Cool beans. pop sound was awful in this microphone. Alright, so how do I want to board against Delver? Empties and fatal pushes, I guess. Sorry about that. Jace seems pretty bad. They're probably gonna... Yeah, Jace seems pretty bad. Dual Vaults can go. Maybe a Doomsday can go. Maybe one Frenzy, one Doomsday. Could try that. I don't know. That's good. I apologize for popping. That was making the pop noise. That was bad. I think this is a maul. I guess I could keep this. Probably put the Dark Ray on the bottom. Pop it, lock it, and drop it. Yeet. I'll start doing some robot dancing. Some popping and locking. Some b-boy shit. Spin around on my head on a piece of cardboard on the ground. Probably don't want to act too much like Conley Woods on my stream though, right? He, not exactly a role model. He's not a role model. Recent reports indicate he's not a role model. He gets a yikes from me. Gonna... Topical jokes, yeah. I don't want to get too topical here because I don't know. I don't think it's something to be discussed lightly. Heinous shit like that is not. I don't feel equipped to say anything appropriate. Definitely liable to say something fucking stupid. Alright, so I think here's going to be my game plan here. Next, I'll get off the old Conley Woods subject. Electricity. So that makes my plan of maybe doing Empty the Warrens pretty bad. Do this. I don't want to ponder right now. I want to Thoughtseize right now. So, no. This is interesting. I'm going to take that Electrickery. I don't think this is actually a good... This doesn't seem like a good plan here. Actually, you can't Arcanist and Overload, right? Who knows? I'm still gonna do this. Some YOLO strats. This is really... I probably should have made blue instead of black. Can I undo that? Yeah, I want this one to make blue, because that way if I find another cantrip, I can cantrip and potentially hit empty off that. Interesting. Alright, I'll just concede. I think I'll just run it back. I think my sideboarding is fine for what I've got. Um, the YOLO strat probably was not fine, but okay. This looks like something I can work with, so I'm going to keep it. And I'll just start with Ponder. We'll try and find some more lands. Just like that. Some more lands, a little more action. We'll try and get this frenzy resolved. Trying to avoid Wasteland if I can. I'll just crack this. Hope they don't have Stifle. Most of these decks aren't playing Stifle because, or most Arcanist decks aren't playing Stifle because they're not good together, really. Like, Stifle's not a proactive card. You want more proactive cards with Arcanist. I'm just going to Ponder again here. Huh. Okay. Interesting. So I can make some goblins next turn. Looks like they're still holding up a bunch of counter magic. This actually seems like an okay situation for me. So I'll draw the empty. And I'll go for duress. And it seems likely that this is going to get countered. Maybe dazed or something. Nope, they're just bolting me. That's interesting. Maybe they just don't have a whole lot going on. I don't even really know what to think about that. I might have, maybe was supposed to search up the red mana source there, or maybe the other island or something, just to play around Wasteland. Alright, so they tapped out and cast Fluster. I'm probably supposed to just go for it here. Make my frickin' goblins. They're dazing that, okay. I'll pay for the daze. I was gonna play my Conjurer's Bauble, but he got enough daze, okay. I will not pay. That's fine, because now I can just cast the Experimental Frenzy next turn. And as long as they don't also have Force. Okay, now I can't cast Experimental Frenzy. I feel like they're still pretty far behind at this point, though. They wasted a ton of counter magic on me. Surgical, my what? Dark Rits? Okay. That is something I can live with. I probably am not supposed to just make 6 goblins here, right? I'm probably supposed to just play the Frenzy. They just conceded. Okay, well, good match. Alright, I gotta go. It's time for some lunch, and then I'll probably have to do some homework later. Maybe I'll stream my homework. Anyone wants to watch me do some live coding? That was pretty good, though. That was interesting. Hold on a sec. Before we go, I just want to check real quick what my win rate was like for today. Today, the 21st. Win, lose, win. This was the one that I scooped out of before my 2-player match, so those two don't really matter. That guy scooped because he didn't want to get trounced by Doomsday again. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins, and 2 losses. 5-2 is decent. It's decent. I'm probably going to keep playing with the Chrome Moxes in my main deck for a while to give them a good test. I do think I might want to move Jace back to the sideboard, but I think I want to be playing with Jace in my main, or Jace in my 75 for a while, because I kind of just feel like, what am I trying to say? I don't know. I kind of feel like there's a lot of wacky shit going around, and so having Jace is just like helps you not lose to some of that wacky shit. But like, I kind of want, like, if I move Jace here, I can get another preordain back into my deck, which I think I want, and then maybe like, yeah, I could cut an empty. I don't even know if I really want the empties in my deck in reality. So like maybe I just want to just go back to my old sideboard more or less. Whoops. Which is Pyroblast, not Red Blast. Put a Pyroblast in, and then like Tormod's Crypt, I think was what I'd been on. This is pretty close to my old sideboard, except those used to be Hurkyl's Recalls instead of Jace, but with all the Ren and 6 decks around, I haven't seen a ton of the Karn Post and stuff. And so I think maybe Hurkyl's is not as necessary. Although Dragon Stompy is coming back in a little bit. I don't know. It doesn't really matter much, but I'll probably play something along these lines for a while. Maybe I can cut the Duress for Collective Brutality or something in the main deck. Who knows? I don't know. Or I could even try. I could go back to trying 2 Limb Duels Vaults, but I feel like Limb Duels Vaults, like an extra Vault is the best thing to put under Chrome Mox because it makes blue and black. Anyway, we'll probably try this for a while, but thanks for watching. It's time for me to go shove some food in my filthy little gullet.